Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to today's episode. Last week we started the teaching about how to take Janabah's bath that we know as the ritual bath, the Islamic ritual bath, in which we were able to look into the Mawjibatul Guslu. And we should not forget that I told us last week that lil Gusli Mawjibatun wa fara'idun wa sunanun wa ahkamun takhtassu bi, that for the Guslu, for ritual bath, there are Mawjibatun that we know as necessitating causes, wa fara'idun and the obligations, wa sunan and the prophetic traditions, thumma wa ahkamun takhtassu bi, and some specific rules that are only restricted and applicable to bath of the Ghusl. So last week we have covered the Mawjibat, and today inshallah we will be looking into the Fara'idul Ghusl, that is the obligations of ritual bath. Amma Fara'idul Ghusl fasab'atun. The obligations of Ghusl, ritual bath, are sab'a, they are seven. The number one of it is an-niyya. Niyya in Arabic means the intention, the mind, the reason why you want to take that bath, the reason why you want to take the ritual bath. So an-niyya means the intention. According to Malikiyya wa Shafi'iyya, niyya is mandatory, that is, it is wajib. While Hanabila, they see niyya as parts of the conditions that will make your Ghuslu to be healthy, to be standard. That is, shartu sihhatil Ghusl. As for the Hanafiya, they see it as compulsory prophetic tradition, that is sunnatun mu'akkada. However, in Islam, sunnatun mu'akkada, if you say sunnatun mu'akkada, that means it is a sunnah that is close to wajib. It is sunnah that is a Muslim must be partaking in it. It's a sunnah that you must do. If you say shartu sihha, going by the Hanabila, that means shartu sihha, something that if you leave it undone, that means your performance, that your action is not completed and it is not standard, it is not healthy. So an-niyya is compulsory. We should make it compulsory, it is not option. We should not also forget that the Prophet Muhammad said, innamal a'malu bin niyati. And also, one of the rule of the scholars, من قواعد علماء الأصول الفقه ونقول الأمور بمقاصدها. That also, if you want to do anything you engage in, will be judged according to your niyyah, your intention. So niyyah is always compulsory and important in every action of a good Muslim. Even though in salat, in sawm, we must have our niyyah, because niyyah, your action will be judged according to your intention. That is the view of the four Islamic school of thoughts on the niyyah, the intention, while performing ritual bath. Then how do we make niyyah? Niyyah is usually made silently, internally, with your mind, because mahallu niyyati al-qalbu wa hiya muqaranatun lil fa'ili. The mahallu niyyah, the intention, the place, niyyah, the place of niyyah is in your mind, because niyyah resides only in your mind. You do your niyyah silently with your mind. وَهِيَ مُقَارَنَةٌ لِلْفَعِلِ. Then how do you do it, and when do you do it? The intention of the ritual bath is usually declared at the first wash, while washing the first part of your body. Then how do we make niyyah? Niyyah could be made, the intention, the niyyah could be declared with your own language. You can say it with your own language. If you do not know how to say it in Arabic, any language, Allah understands all the languages. Wal Khaliq is the creator, the Lord of the universe. But if you want to learn it, you can say nawaitu Ghuslu Janabah rafa'a li hadath al-akbar li ibahati ma mana'ahu li hadath al-akbar min al-ibadat. You say this. It is simple, but if you find it difficult to say, no problem, just go ahead and make your intention, declare your intention with your own tongue, with your own language. There's no problem with that. The second obligation of Ghuslu is ta'mimul jasad. Ta'mimul jasadi bil ma'i wa huwa fardun bil ittifaq. Ta'mimul jasad means to circulate the whole body with water. I mean, you should say your body must be circulated with water. The water must circulate your whole body, every part of your body. Water must reach it. And on this second obligation, the scholars are unanimously agreed on it. That it is muttafiq, and muttafiquna, hum muttafiquna alayhi. They all unanimously agreed on this. No one sees this as sunnah, mu'akkada, or fardu. Even though if it is assumed that way, it is still compulsory for us to do it. Because the way they even see it, there is none of their few that could be cropped up. If they see it as sunnah to mu'akkada is compulsory for you to do it. They see it as shart to siha, that means if you didn't do it, what your performance, your action is not well, it is not compulsory, I mean it is not standard enough, and it is not completed enough. And when they say this is wajib, then that means it is compulsory. All along, it is compulsory for us to make niyyah and for us to circulate the whole body with water without leaving any part of our body untouched. That is the second obligation of Guslu, I mean ritual bath. And the third fardu, the third obligation of ritual bath is what we know as al-muwalat. Al-muwalat simply means following the principle, the Islamic principle of ritual bath, which is to wash the whole part of your body in sequence. I mean, adwan ba'da adwin. That is to wash it in sequence, step by step, according to the prophetic Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's tradition. Don't wash leg and come up to the head or to the arm, and don't wash arm and jump to the leg. You should follow it accordingly, step by step. Al-muwalat also is the third obligations of Guslu. That is ritual bath in Islam. So while taking your bath, don't be ignorant of the fact that it must be in sequence. Adwan ba'da adwin. You must wash the whole part of your body in sequence. Don't jump. Do it accordingly, according to the principle of ritual bath, according to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's tradition. The fourth obligation of the Guslu is at-tadliq. At-tadliq. At-tadliq means rubbing. Using your hands to rub your whole body with water. While you are applying the water on your body, you must be following it by rubbing your body with your hand. So all the dirtiness in your body will be washed off. So the number 4 fardu, meaning that the number 4 obligations of ritual bath is to be using your hand to rub your body as you are applying the water in every part of your body. According to Malikiyya, it is compulsory, it is wajib. Wa sunnatun inda ghayrihim. I mean, the other 3 imams see it as sunnah, that is prophetic tradition. The number 6 obligation of Guslu is al-madmadatu wal-istinshaqu, that is rinsing and inhaling of water while taking bath. Part of Hanabila and Hanafiya, they see this as compulsory. They say this is compulsory, while a great number of Shafi'iyya, Malikiyya and other scholars say it is sunnah, that is, it is prophetic tradition. However, we should not forget, whatever they say on this Guslu, we should know that it must be followed. Sunnah is meant to be done, while wajib is also meant to be done. Irrespective, no matter how they view it, you should make sure that you follow it while you are taking this ritual bath. The number 5 obligation is takhlilu sha'ri. Takhlilu sha'ri, that is pickling of hair. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Khallilu shi'ra wa ankul basharata, fa inna tahta kulli sha'ratin janabah." Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The point here is just that if you happen to leave a part of your body, because under the whole hair, every part of your body that has hair, maybe your armpit, your chest, your private part, your head, usually hide some najasa, usually hide dirtiness. I mean, usually they usually hide the dirtiness than other parts of your body. So that is the reason why takhliluhu, the pickling, is very important while washing, taking the ritual bath. Because if you leave a part of your body untouched while taking the ritual bath, and you did not know, you leave it untouched, it could invalidate the whole ritual bath that you have been taking. If you did not touch a necessary part, maybe your hair, you did not pickle, you leave part of your body untouched, which is hiding inside it najasa, that is a hadath, a dirtiness, any element of dirtiness, and you leave it untouched, you did not wash it off while taking your bath, that could invalidate your whole action. It could invalidate the ritual bath that you are taking. So pickling hair is also very, very important while taking the Guslu bath. So this is compulsory and obligatory according to Malikiya, while others see it as sunnatun, that is prophetic tradition. And lastly, tathlithu sha'ri, washing of the hair. Washing of the hair, according to Malik, it is compulsory for you to wash your head and your hair 3 times, according to Imam Malik. That is what we mean by tathlithu sha'ri. So we should note something here. Even though we said they have different opinion on some parts of these obligations, that doesn't nullify it. If you don't want to follow the Imam Malik's own, you can do the Shafi'i's own, depend on the parts that you have. Inshallah, we'll be stopping here today. Next week, we will be looking into Ghuslu Janabah, how to take Janabah's bath, how to wash, how to take the ritual bath. That's what we'll be looking into next week, God willing. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of my next video. Until next week Friday, I say Juma'atun Mubarakah.